CEC Draws in Express Entry are back. IRCC just held its latest Canadian Experience Class draw today, May 14th. In this video, I'm going to make 6 observations and comments about this draw. But before we get started, my name is Parashar. I'm a licensed Canadian immigration consultant. My contact information is on this video. Feel free to get in touch for our paid immigration services. Now let's get this video started. So today, May 14th, 2025, IRCC finally conducted its first Canadian Experience Class draw in more than 3.5 months. The draw size is shocking. It's only 500 invites at a cutoff score of 542. Now, I have mixed emotions about this. I'm happy because CEC draws have finally started again. People have been so nervous, so anxious, and so upset about the absence of CEC draws. Finally, this gives all of us a sigh of relief that CEC draws have at least started again. It's sad news for obvious reasons because the draw size is so small and the cutoff score is impossible to achieve for the majority of candidates. And I'm angry at IRCC about what the heck are they doing? Why are these draws so small? Why are the cutoff scores such that most in Canada people have absolutely no chance while their work permits are expiring, while they are trying to stay in the country? It's introducing a lot of uncertainty in the lives of people, and my heart goes out to all the applicants. Now I have 6 observations and comments about this draw. Number 1, the cutoff score. 542 is an impossible score to achieve for most candidates out there, but this was as expected. There was no draw for 3.5 months. The pool size had grown a lot. Some people were thinking that LMIA and job offer points removal will clear out 500s and we will reach in the low 500s or even 490s. That was not going to happen, and that did not happen. The pool is very competitive and the draw was expected to be very high, and it was very high. Number 2, over time, this score is expected to drift downward slowly. Of course, if IRCC conducts very large draws very frequently, it might crash faster. But if IRCC sticks to its schedule, which I think it will, then the score may trend downwards slowly. Number 3, a positive news is that a healthy trend seems to be forming. On May 1st and 2nd, there was healthcare and education draw. Less than 2 weeks later, on May 13th and 14th, there's a PNP and CEC draw. This is similar to IRCC's old rhythm when they used to conduct draws every 2 weeks back to back and frequently. So I'm happy that IRCC is finding their old cadence and old rhythm back again, even though the draws are at a small size. If they continue this rhythm with larger draw size, then things will be back to normal, which would be great. Number 4, politics. It's a coincidence that on the same day that a new immigration minister was appointed, that the CEC draw started. Now, some people see a connection between this and say that it's the new minister. They were waiting for the new minister to come in, or she ordered the draws to start and all that. In my opinion, this was just a coincidence, and this was not driven by politics, but there is no way of finding out. We have to wait and watch how the new minister and the new government react and what policies they enact. Number 5, express entry pool breakdown. So between the last draw that was held May 2nd and the next draw that was held yesterday, I observed that 2,000 people were added to the 500 to 600 band. That's an average rate of about 150 profiles per day. Now, the addition rate of 500 profiles has decreased from a rate of 200 per day before LMIA points removal to about 150. That's a substantial decrease, but the rate of addition of new profile is still pretty strong. 150 per day is still a pretty high number. That tells us that the pool continues to grow rapidly, which is why I keep insisting that the scores are unlikely to go below 500 because the pool size keeps increasing and getting more competitive. Number 6, what happens next? Short answer, nobody knows. But everybody is making their guesses, so I will make my guesses as well. I believe that the new immigration minister will come in, settle down in her job, and after some time, give new policies, new directions, new plans to IRCC. And that's when we will start seeing some change in pattern or some movement to pick up. Until then, I expect IRCC to continue in their current holding pattern with small draws, high cutoff scores, with a set rhythm that they are now picking up. So in the short term, I don't see much change or departure from this pattern, but I could be wrong. I hope I am wrong. So that's it. Those were my observations about this latest CEC draw. We'll have to wait and watch what happens. My name is Madhur Parashar. My contact information is right here. Feel free to get in touch for our paid immigration services.